TheMoWrOwflow on a ferry. Today I'll be talking about overcoming the deep blue feeling of being in love. Now let's pay attention because this is related to dealing with stress, to any difficulty or problem in your life. As you know, stress is a flight or fight response to danger. It can be danger, actual danger, and I can help you with that, honestly. And I'll do it Ninjutsu style. So, as you know, as I mentioned in the previous video, being in love is fear. It leads to fear. So it's an imbalance of the water element. And now in this video I'll explain how to get over it using three elements: earth, water, and fire. First, water. And in each of those you can use mind frame, mindset, and activity. For example, water element, mind frame. It's very simple. Water is about adaptation. It's about shaping your form to something and adapting, okay? So for example, when it comes to water, you can think or say, depending on how crazy you are. If you're crazy like me, you could say it, people passing by here. Something like, oh, not this again. Something like that. Or mindset. Something a bit more strategy, more depth. So something like, you stalking me again, huh? You wanna play? Wanna reach for your balls, put them in a jar, throw them in the water. How about that? Hey, I mean your billiard balls, take it easy. Something like that. Or an activity is having a laugh with your friends, watching something funny, saying something funny. If you're funny, or you're not, you can try it. I hope I was funny, but not always. Fire element, for example, mind frame. So fire element is about approaching something and attacking it before it attacks you, being forthcoming and proactive, opposite to water, more reactive and adapting. So mind frame something like, hey, where are you going? I'm looking for you. I want to fight you. Or mindset something like, so you think you're scary, huh? Let me see how you can fight. Face to face. I'm gonna bring you down, boy. Something like that. Or an activity. Something to do with adventure or risk, or something just gets your adrenaline going, like jumping from this ship. Da, da, da. It's still a bit scary, actually. But I can use an excuse like, if I jump, then I miss the ship. I'm not that fast of a swimmer. So, or you can use earth element, very ideal because earth balances the water. Because the more earth there is, the more dry it is. So, mind frame example, I'm ready. Stand my ground. I'll stand my ground. Or something like mindset. Hey, so you finally come around, huh? Let's do this. I'm down to go. Or an activity, something to do with your job maybe. Preferably something a bit more physical to get the energy centers balanced through the moving the parts associated. Maybe especially something like earthy, something like gardening, or Tai Chi Chuan, or Qigong, or Ninjutsu. So next time I'll be talking about using the air element to balance. The air is a bit more complicated, more spiritual, and it involves the frequency of love itself. So, but keep in mind, when you use the elements, we are not running away from problems. We are using the elements, yeah, to balance ourselves. And keep in mind the target is balance those elements. So the ultimate target is balance or freedom. And keep in mind that this is about consciousness, self-consciousness, and being aware of the thoughts, feelings going on through the conscious mind that's watching what's brought about from the backdrop, from the subconscious, the pattern of the subconscious, and that perspective that comes from there, and slowly and surely but slowly adjusting that.
off the boat.